Hey guys, Shepasaurus here. Before we get into fighting Aratra, I highly recommend farming for a necklace of sealed venom, which provides poison resistance, and a ring of sealed poison, which also gives poison resistance. Also, make sure you have poison cleanse potions equipped. Just in case you end up with the venom status effect mid-fight, you'll definitely want these. You can buy some of these potions from the Bard NPC you run into just before the boss fight. Venom is a much more aggressive damaging status than poison, so you'll really want to cleanse this as soon as possible. Aratra typically starts the fight off with a swipe from his right claw, right into 2 successive bites, which if you bring guard will leave him with a short opening for an attack. Also watch out for his left arm strikes, as he will lash out pretty quickly twice, following it with a quick jump attack. After this, you could punish it for more damage. He takes quite a bit of time to recover after this attack. Keep on the lookout for when he swipes his claw and holds it close to his body. He's going to perform a very delayed burst attack. This one is really hard to time. You're going to have to wait longer than you think before you activate the counterattack. If you have quick attacks or the Night Veil buff on, you can stun the boss to get quite a bit of damage in after countering this attack. As a note, you can actually target each of his appendages separately. Doing damage to one of his limbs will eventually destroy it, as we'll see later in this fight. When his mouth glows white, he's either going to spew webbing at you, which freezes you in place, or bite grab at you, and either way, make sure to dodge out of the way here. He has a long delayed claw attack, which I found very hard to time for your brink guard. If you wait until he strikes, it's going to be too late. I typically just normal block this, as it isn't worth the risk of damage. If he reaches onto his back, he's coating his claws in venom. It's a much stronger poison. Be very careful, because as he brings his claws forward, it is an additional attack. Once he has venom, he has another brink attack here, which he will follow up with after his double stab attack. When he reaches both claws out wide, he's going to give you a nasty hug. The counterattack timing on this one is also difficult, but I found worst case, if you get in really close to him, sometimes it doesn't actually damage you even if you miss. I recommend targeting one of his claws rather than his head. Breaking the claw does massive damage and allows for some big damage openings. And again, if his mouth glows white, dodge out of the way. This is either a bite or a web spew. Be careful of his 5-hit combo. He's going to walk towards you, smacking with his claws, finishing with a slightly delayed double claw hit. You'll have some time to get attacks in after this. He takes a long time to recover, but this combo does a bunch of damage. When you remove one of his appendages, this is your time to be aggressive. Try and break the other claw if you can. And when you drain his stamina, you can do a brutal attack from the rear for increased damage, or from the front, for some health regen if you have the brutal attack skill unlocked. Shortly after breaking his appendages, Aratra would try to flee. If you have Spirit, you can actually throw javelins at his back as he's on the wall, and it'll knock him down, opening him up to more free damage. In one of my runs, I actually knocked him off the wall twice, ended up removing about 1/3 of his life with just this attack. He will disappear and reappear in the cave above you, regenerating his lost appendages and jumping down to do heavy damage. Be sure to block this one. At this point, you've pretty much seen all his combos. It's really just about practicing timing, getting those brink blocks in, and slipping in damage where you can. This is a tough fight, one of the toughest so far. If he does give you the venom status effect, don't do what I did and waste 4 energies to stay alive. Use a poison cleansing potion. Although venom is named differently, it will be cleared by using the same poison potion. It's not like Dark Souls, where toxic is a completely separate status effect. Again, attack one of the claws and try to get a second break in order to chunk his health and stamina away for a quick finish. If this guide helped you out, please like the video and let me know in the comments below what type of guides you'd like to see next, or what other helpful information you're looking for. And if you are looking forward to the next video, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. YouTube will let you know when my next video comes out, and I can't wait to see you there.